My name is Flora Riyahi, and my connection to mental illness is I moved to Nova Scotia, my family and I moved to Nova Scotia in 1990, coming from big cities and big connections to my own community. To come here and not having that connections, I felt very lonely, and as time went by 93 to 94, I was suffering depression. I was hiding it, I was working, I didn't want anyone to know. And I think the worst part was hiding it and not letting it out. I was thinking it's me and it's something to be embarrassed about. So I wanted to look happy, and I couldn't. Sometimes I would be visibly depressed, and if somebody asked me, I would immediately hide it and put a smile on and trying to be like others. I would go out and see people laughing, and I would stare at them and wonder, why can't I be like them and laugh like that? As a result of mentally being sick, I actually got physically sick, and I was in and out of the hospital for about a year. That year I also lost my mother, so that made it more difficult to deal with mental illness. What helps me to get through my days after suffering depression, I discovered the love of nature and the love of exercise. So as soon as I'm down, I'm up into the beautiful Victoria Park or somewhere else. I do a lot of outdoor activity. I'm very physically active, and that's been a huge help to me. I also reach out. I talk to friends. I talk about how I feel, and I'm not embarrassed about it. So that's been an incredible help to me to be open about it. I don't find it a sign of weakness. I find it actually a sign of strength to be able to admit that I'm down, I'm depressed, I'm not feeling myself today, and together with friends or exercise, I'm back to myself. I feel I need to talk about it. I have to say I learned from others who publicly talk about their mental illness, and I also feel by talking about it, the more we talk about it, the more we realize that how important it is to openly talk about it. If someone has a broken leg and has a cast on it, we all need, and we tell this person, I hope you feel better soon, I hope it gets better soon. We sympathize if we've gone through that, we empathize with that person with mental illness. There is still a taboo, still people think they have to hide it, still people think if they mention that, others might think they're broken. So we need more and more to talk about it, and it's okay to feel depressed. It's okay to be sad sometimes. But if we get help, then we won't be sad all the time.